Today I'm taking a look at live portals. This is available via early bird, so thanks to the team for providing me with this to review, and I'll put an affiliate link down below. This is a really interesting platform where you can have live portals and showcase portals, and they don't take that long to create. The difference being a showcase portal sits there forever. People can go in, they can check things out, but a live portal is where you would drive people if you want to talk to them, engage with them, because it has video conferencing built in. Let me show you how quick this is to set up. I'm going to create a portal, and for this particular demo, I'm going to pretend I sell trolleys. Okay, so I'm going to first show you a showcase portal. And there are some templates that you can pick from: live portal templates, sales templates, real estate templates. But for this, I'm just going to start from scratch. So once you've entered this, you can edit the name if you want to, but editing that name, portfolio name is at the top here, but it's also the URL. Now I happen to have already set up my own custom domain. And so you can see here, it's portfolio.markjdraper.co.uk/trolley. So if you set up your own domain on your website, any of these that you create can be automatically then added as a subdomain, as part of the subdomain, which is really cool. You can add a portal logo and a favicon. And if you've got multiple domains, I've only got one at the moment, but you can have different domains for different portals. So if you've got different businesses, or you want a generic one and a branded one, up to you. They can be password protected, and you've also got a minutes limit. So then we move on to the showcase section. So this is going to be this main area of the page. So you can have a video, and if we click video, you can have it autoplay, you can have it loop, you can just add the URL. You can have a URL, which is what I'm going to be using in this case, because I'm going to use the Amazon product page, or you can embed something via the embed code. So let's just put the URL in. Then if we move down, you've got the headers. And what I really like about this platform, you can see at the side here, it's telling you what everything does. So if you want to change the header color, you can see on the side here what that's going to change. Is this bit here, the text color, sidebar color. I'll just leave these as they are, but good explanation all around. It would be quite nice to actually have a live preview going on, but we can open that in a second. And then we can add sidebars. Now these sidebars are really cool. They allow you to add extra information to the side. So we can have a URL, we can add a video, we can add custom embed, we can have about. So I'm going to go with a custom embed. And for this, I'm going to be using the Casio 3D instructions, which is very cool. It's a way of showing how to put things together, take them apart in 3D. I'll show you that in a second. So then you can add a custom icon. So let's just do a checklist here. Let's do that. That's it done. So we'll create that panel. Now let's add a second panel, and this might be about. Again, you can change the icon. So the basic info, let's upload an image again. I'm going to just put an image of the trolley. Let's put the company name. I'll leave the tagline as it is, and then you've got a company description. You can then have a features section, and these are just little call outs that you'll see in a moment. So for these features section, I've just added built-in outlets, clear mission, I've left that one. Let's get rid of that one, delete that, very easy. Built-in outlets, movable, easy to assemble. You can add more. And on this one, you can preview it. So you can see there's the image, there's the name of the company, there's the tagline, there's the description, and then there's the features that I added as well. So very quick and easy. So let's go back to the sidebar. You can add contact information. So again, we can upload an image if you don't like the stock one, company name, tagline, contact methods, and again, we can preview. So you can see it's got a nice image, name, get in touch. So that's great. And you can also have an FAQ section. Again, they've got an image already in place. You get the name, the tagline. We can have the FAQ items. We just hit create panel. And that's it, pretty much done now. So under advanced, if you happen to have media playing, you can start with the audio muted, start with the video off. So that's really cool. And you can add your own head scripts or body scripts. So if you want to add some sort of tracking code, something like that, you can do so here. Once that's done, you simply hit open portal and you're ready to go. So we're now looking at the live portal what's interesting here is that I had used an Amazon link, and you can see it says Amazon refused to connect. And that was an interesting test I wanted to do, because this is essentially showing you someone else's website. And if the website has protection in place to stop it being embedded elsewhere, you won't be able to use it with live portals. And so most of the big websites will have that. You may find your own website can't be embedded into this either, if it's also got some sort of, I think it's a security header that might prevent the embedding elsewhere. So I need to change that for something else. I could, for example, change it for this embed. So this is the embed by Cardasio I mentioned. And when you click play, you can see it just loads up, no problem. And we've got the instructions. So there's the nice little unit, and we can click through, and then we just press escape and we go back. So we've got the About Us section. So there's the picture I added. There's the company name I mentioned. It looks really nice. So people could be going through this on their own. This is a self-service portal that you can direct people to learn more about you. We've then got the Contact Us. That's the default image, which I think looks really good. I didn't bother updating these details, but you get the idea. Email, customer support, main office, website. And then some FAQs. Again, I didn't update these. You can add FAQs. So if you want to direct people to something that's perhaps a little bit more interactive than just a landing page, you could have a landing page, because that could be shown here. You could have some sort of text going there, and then they can make their way through all this as well. So let me just quickly update this to show you what it looks like with a website there. And you can see this is the early bird website, and it looks really good. It actually looks like it's part of what I'm showing you, but you can scroll down. You've got the option to add to cart. So this is the actual deal. So while we're here, let's take a quick look. If I scroll down, so tier one's $59, map to basic plan, 1 seat, 1,500 live minutes, 5 portals, 1 custom domain. Tier 2, you get 5 seats, pro plan, 4 custom domains. Tier 3 though is really where it's at. It's mapped to white label plan, unlimited seats, 10K live minutes, unlimited portals, unlimited custom websites, and white label. So this is a demonstration of one of the live portals where you can actually interact with potential clients. Now I'm using Cardasio here, and just to explain, that's my brother's company, which is why they're featuring in this video, because I'm building this and I'll see if he actually wants to use it. And so in this case, I've added a video. This is a YouTube video that explains why people should upgrade their version to a higher level. And that would play when you enter the room, and it should loop. Yep, there we go. So it's starting to loop now. So we've got a looping video on that side. I'm here. This is actually being recorded on the screen. And then we've still got the buttons down the side. And in this case, we've got things like the chat button. We've got files, so we can upload a file to share. We've got, now I didn't bother updating the picture, but you can see we've got a bio section. We can talk about the trusted team, executive, all that kind of stuff. So you can have a little bit of about me in there. You can have a report. And the way this has been done is really clever. They've got a report in Google Drive, and this is the preview link, and you can see it pulls it up. And if I were to click this, it would pop out, and it will open up the report in, it's a PDF viewer, it's a PDF. And there we go. So we can actually view that full market report. You can also see down here, there's the option to enable a call to action button. So we can enable that, and you can check the style, the animation, the position, what's the label, what's the action type. So if you were doing something where you wanted people to sign up, you could change that to sign up and have a link going to your sign up, or maybe a Stripe checkout, whatever it is you need to do, you can do that. And so that when someone joins, they can actually click a button once they've been convinced. So let's join. I'm going to join on my mobile now, because I want to check out what this looks like on the mobile as well. So I've logged in on my mobile, and I've had to mute one of them, otherwise I'm going to end up with a load of feedback. But essentially, I can talk to the person who's logged in, and we can then go through. If I, let's have a little look. If I click, where's it gone? Chat. And so we've got the little chat. I can still view the files if there was any. I can view the about. I've got the market report. and I can pop that out again. So that's all working very nicely. How does anyone find your portal? Well, you can actually create a calendar link. This is a built-in calendar system, so you can come in, you can set a link here, set your email address, and you can set the default portal. So these are live portals. So I've only got the one that I've just shown you. So we can set that one up. You say save, add your details in, and that then creates a booking form. So here's an example of the booking form. I didn't upload a photo, but that would be at the top here. Meeting title, specific details. You can set the date, time, your name, phone number, book appointment. It works much like any other booking system you've tried before. You do have the option in the admin menu to set your time zone and also set the available hours as well. So if you want to turn it on and off certain days or just set business hours, you can do so. Your team can also have their own booking link, and depending on the plan, depends on the number of team members you can have. Very easy, just hit add team member, enter their details, and you can restrict which portals they have access to. So these are the two portals. One is the live portal and one is the showcase portal. And you can give them access to either. Once they log in, they can go to the calendar screen and they can set up their own calendar link. So if you're creating a live showcase portal for them, they can have their own calendar link to send out to prospective customers. Finally, if you're on tier 3, you can white label this product. And so what are white labeled domains? Well, they use your domain. You just add it down here. They use your logo, your icon, and your company name. And essentially the branding changes. So when people come to log in, they would see your logo. When they go to the user dashboard, it's your logo, it's on your domain. And so you can have this as a product that people just don't see live portals at all. They would be logging in to your platform. Just as I'd finished recording about the calendar, I happened to refresh the page and a new section has been added. This is Webhook settings. And I was just checking out the recent announcement, and essentially this has just been added literally as I've been recording, and it allows you to connect live portals to your favorite integration platform. It will allow you to send your appointment details elsewhere. So here's what you can achieve. I'm reading this out in case you hadn't noticed. So automatically add new live portals appointment to your Google Calendar, create dedicated calendar events. You can update contacts in your CRM, log appointment details. And so you can use this webhook to connect live portals to N8N, Zapier, Pabbly, anything that can receive information and then pass that information or transform that information into something else. Literally within the last hour, this has just been released, and so it opens up a lot of possibilities. I'd be interested to see what else they want to develop further. The team have also announced they're going to be doing enhanced analytics, improved video layout, AI assistance in portals, and collaborative documentations. So there's a lot on, and actually this is starting to remind me a little bit. It's got hints of Sessions in. If you remember, Sessions was a fantastic tool where everyone could get together and it had lots of collaborative features in it. And this may be able to fill the void that's been left with that collapsing. So if you want to check out the current deal details, I'll put an affiliate link down below. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video.